Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Arena Gauntlet League match. Today will be match number 8 of the Tarkir Dragonstorm Gauntlet League, and we're on a nice little heater here. We're going to see if we can keep it going today with the deck you see on your screen here now. We've got a nice little mid-range Abzan deck that we're running through this league, and although Abzan is widely regarded as one of the worst colors in Dragonstorm Draft, this is sealed, and this is what we've got, and it's working well for us so far, so why change? As we do each video, let's take a look at the very top of the 184 member leaderboard here, with Billy Josh still running away with it, Wizma keeping one more match left this week. Maybe we'll play it soon, hot on his heels, and then a bunch of 8 and 2s, followed by a whole host of 7 and 3s, and we are just underneath those 7 and 3s here at 6 and 1, currently in 26th place. A pretty good start to the league, all things considered. Within the Abzan clan, we are currently in 5th place, and our team is looking pretty good in the Ascendancy Challenge so far. It's still a little bit early, we're not even halfway done with it yet. Not even close to halfway done, so we've still got a lot to go, but maybe we can squeak into a top 8 mega draft among the Abzan clan if we do pretty well here. Now, today's match is going to be against SouLIke, who has a record of 2 and 5 in 153rd place so far in the league. They're running a Mardu deck and exist in the Teamer clan. Their lifetime AGL record is 20 and 21 with a win percentage just south of 49% here. And ours, with our last win, has crept a bit above 57 at 57.39, as you can see on the left. SouLIke doesn't have any badges yet in the AGL, but there's still plenty of time for them to accrue some badges in the future. So today will be match number 8 in the league. Let's see if we can get ourselves a win. See you in game 1. Alright, we get to start on the draw here with a fine enough looking hand. It's a bit awkward with the Sentinel Initiate thing, but... sorry. But I think... can't really complain about having a Sentinel here. I think we're going to put that on 2 and get a green. Be great if we could draw a dragon here and then be able to put it right onto the battlefield and have a turn 3 Host of the Hereafter, but... might be asking for a bit much here. What do you have? There is a Krumar Initiate. Do I want that now or this now? I think... I don't have a play next turn regardless, so I could just, like, play the Initiate and next turn play Sentinel. And get the green. It gives me a draw to see if I want to change that, or it gives me one more draw for a dragon, I suppose. So I guess I can play slightly off curve here. So what do we... Sage of the Skies. I hate that card. There's the white. That's the 3 mana 2/3 flyer that copies itself if it's the second spell you cast. So that is in the pool. Revival of the Ancestors, which is the one that makes 3 1/1s, gets 3 counters, and gets lifelink and trample, is in the pool. Tival, Arbiter of Virtue, is there. Alright, you're playing our game against us here, it looks like. Another Embermouth Sentinel, you say? Well, I guess we'll cast it. And, no attacks. And now we're on the back foot against a deck that don't like being on the back foot against. Playing Mardu, there's a Kori Steelcutter, there's an Adult Gold Dragon, which has Flying, Lifelink, and Haste. I imagine he's more than just 3 color here, though, with these rares. Trying to fit them all in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dual lands and a tri-land. So... must be nice. That's the thing about this late, not even this late in the league, but those that have, like, more losses than you, they have a lot more cards in their deck. And, yeah, I mean, look at this. This is... War Effort is going to be real tough to beat here. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I guess we do this. Take 8? Sure. Yikes. Okay. Next turn, we're just casting a Host of the Hereafter and taking like at least 6 again, pretty much. If there's removal and the host goes down, then we have to take another 6, and we're almost just dead on board after that. There's the removal, so we're taking 6. Yeah, that is a really good start over there. It's tough. Oh, we're taking 8. Yeah, I think we're just pretty much dead at this point. Yeah, what a combo. What a nice little combo. It went all the way. Well, at least that lets us get rid of that thing. So we will do this. I have to get rid of the war effort. And then I play Sentinel and don't get the creature, or don't get the land here. Alright, can we stabilize? I could double block this thing, take it down and go to 1. I don't know if that's going to be good enough, though. Any combat trick and we die here, but, I mean, not much else I can do. So we'll die to a combat trick, and then hopefully there's no Dalgovan Pack Beast on game 2 or 3 here. It's only got 1 in the pool, so there's 2 Rebellious Strikes. Osseous Exhale, sure. And then Salt Road Pack Beast. Yeah, so we just died to our own deck here, basically. Sure. Yeah, that won't do anything. Alright, so what can we do here in game 2 against that? Just hope that Pack Beast doesn't come down, because we're not very good playing on the defensive here. Whale of War doesn't really do what we want it to do. I mean, it kills all the 2/1s from War Effort and Pack Beast, but they're temporary. Granted, temporary 2/1s killed us that game, so, you know. Any life gain we could have? There is a Heritage Reclamation. How many War Efforts? Just 1 War Effort in the pool. Gosh, I think that was just an insanely great curve out by that deck. I don't think it produces those kind of curves particularly often. I guess Watcher of the Wayside does gain us some life. Would that be any better than... Yeah, I don't think Cruel Truths is particularly necessary in this matchup. I don't think it's going to come down to card advantage. Everything else seems relatively okay. Do I want the other Watcher? I don't think Aggressive Negotiations is super great here, but we are on the play. I could take it out maybe if we go to a game 3. But, yes, taking out Sage of the Skies, taking out Revival of the Ancestors, Adult Gold Dragon, all out of the hand seems okay. So I think I'm going to try it like this and really hope that that curve doesn't happen to us here again. Yeah, I guess it's okay. We have a couple flyers. Hopefully we can put the pressure here. We have the Exhale if the Pack Beast comes down again for some reason. Can't cast Current yet, but that's okay. We'll find a swamp here at some point, hopefully. Undergrowth Leopard. Yeah, I think I'll actually play that over the Kirin here. Kirin can help be protection if we need it later. Alright, Black-White, Bearer of Glory. Sure, Voice of Resurgence, or Voice of Victory is also pretty good. I think I'd be willing to trade these two here. Not sure he'll do it, though. And then I'll just play the Flyer. Another untapped land lets us play Voice of Victory and hold up Sunpearl Kirin, which would be pretty nice. That's not quite an untapped land, but I suppose I'll take it. think I'm just going to play the Voice of Victory here, and then next turn we've got Kirin and Osseous Exhale. Still can't cast the Current, because we don't have black to make it 4. Now if we draw an untapped land we could cast it, but let's see if this curve works here. Really hope not to see Sage of the Skies at any point. That would really wreck our plan. I know it's got to be in the deck here somewhere. No need to walk into some sort of combat trick. I see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I do have the Osseous Exhale to deal with that. What do I want to give flying here? Probably the Leopard, and then if they block this one, I can Osseous Exhale. Doesn't have a reach or anything, does it? No. Okay, so let's give this flying. And then I can draw a card with the Kirin. Oh, I forgot these give attacking creature tokens flying. That's pretty busted. Forgot about that. So we've got the nice curve here. So these seem to be two relatively uncompetitive games so far. So they're quite aggressive. I'm wondering how defensive I want to play in sideboarding in Game 3 with like Jadecast Sentinels and things. Or if we just try to race. Sure. Okay, go to 10. Play Kirin, return a 1/1, draw a card here. And I think I'm just going to hold up. Well, could I just take 4? I mean, if he wants to attack, that seems fine too, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he attacks with everything and activates Bearer, I could just put more pressure by playing another creature here. Next turn, cast Current, remove a creature, and maybe have some sort of... I mean, I could attack for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unblockable, basically, currently. Yeah, let's just cast the Devotee here, then. See if anything gets removed. I mean, good news is there's not a lot... Like, we have a lot of good things here. Even if one thing gets removed, you'd have to have multiple removal spells for this to go poorly for us. Hoping to not see a lot of lifelink either. There is a few lifelinking creatures that I see over there in the pool of cards. Alchemist Assistant, 2 mana, 2/1 lifelink with Renew. There's another Bellowing Saddle Brute in the pool, so... But I think it might be too late for that to do much here. So if I draw an untapped land here, I can go Current and hold up Osseous Exhale. Both of those would be quite good. But let's see what the play is. Hardened Tactician. That seems fine. I can deal with that. In fact, that takes the Current quite well. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast this for 4 here. Kill the Tactician. And then I think just attack all. I think this pushes more damage here. So let's just push more damage. We have to worry. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unblockable. Go to 3, and then both of these are lethal next turn. And this should work out fine. Okay. Yeah, Voice of Victory. What a card. This is quite a good one here. There is the mountain. Now, what could you do with Mardu? Ancient Gold Dragon could be cast. It's got flying and lifelink and haste. Overwhelming Surge to kill the Voice of Victory. And what else? Gotta have another removal, basically, for the Kirin. Actually, for the Skyrider, I guess. If you kill the Skyrider, the Kirin hits for 2, you trade with the Leopard. Alright, go to game 3. Like I said, quite an aggressive deck over there. So, how defensively do I want to play? I mean, I really only have, like, a Jadecast Sentinel as a super defensive card. This is not actually much I have to board into a more defensive deck here. There's another Watcher of the Wayside. On the draw, I guess that's probably better than a Hand Disruption spell. Because that's pretty bad if you draw that late. And this is decent if you draw it late, because it does draw or gain you life here. Tempest Hawks are probably a little worse on the draw, but I think they're still fine enough. Rebellious Strike, I don't think is what we're looking for. We have one. No, we don't have one. Still haven't found this Warden of the Grove yet. That would be a very good card to draw. Everything else seems okay. Scavenger Regent going to be a pretty good draw. Yeah, all this seems alright. How many dragons do we actually have? 2? Okay, so we're not often beholding dragons in this deck. But that's okay. Alright, let's give this a shot here. And cross your fingers for a good keepable 7. As we play against an aggro deck on the draw here. Not quite a good keepable 7, but 2 shots at a white. Not what I meant, but if we don't get a white in the next 2 draw steps, then okay, good, we did it. Now I feel fine. So we'll do our play here, and then next turn we have Watcher, 3 colors of mana. Oh gosh, that's not good. Okay. So actually what I could do is I could double block the Pack Beast by flashing this in. Obviously gets wrecked by instant speed removal. It doesn't get wrecked by instant speed removal, just means a creature dies. Could also exhale if he goes for a removal pre-combat, potentially, so yeah, let's plan on taking down the Pack Beast here. That's what did us in game 1, is this Pack Beast going all the way. But we have a couple ways to deal with it now with double blocking, and if that doesn't work, then we have the Osseous Exhale. At least I don't see red mana yet. Sure. Let's flash this in. Double block. Take 3, and now we have 2 creatures, and Pack Beast is down. Okay, that's a 4/5. I do still have Exhale, though. So I guess it's between the Regent or the Lancer here, what I want to play. The Regent puts a quicker clock on him here. Hoping next turn we draw an untapped land, can play Watcher and hold up Osseous Exhale. I don't think I want to use Exude Toxin, although if I draw a Swamp I could do it for 3, but it kills all my creatures. The Lancer's going to want to be attacking here pretty aggressively, but I think because this is a faster clock, I'm going to use this dragon here. Probably take 4. Next turn, hopefully draw a land and do this and exhale. I don't know how many times I can continually take 4, depending on what is the follow-up here. So Saddle Brute would go pretty well in our deck, if we're being honest here. So on our next loss, we get to see if we get presented with a pack that has one in it, because it'd be pretty good here. We are attacking quite often. Okay, Hidden Grotto Surveil and opens up red mana. Okay, I guess they're just going straight Mardu here. I mean, the fixing seems good enough to run some green too, but maybe I just haven't seen it. Like the Revival of the Ancestors, which is the saga that makes 3 1/1s, gives 3 counters, and gives creatures trample and lifelink, that just seems such a good card. Could cast it right now. Yeah, I think I'm just taking this while I don't have Osseous Exhale up. See what the follow-up play is. Ooh, that card is also very good. Okay, yeah, that's also quite good. So we do this and hold up Osseous Exhale here. Gosh, it's a lot of attacking power over there, but maybe this Regent can go the distance. Okay, so we're facing down 10 points of damage, but we have some removal and some double blocks that we could make here. But he's going to get first crack on playing more creatures, and yeah, Bone Cairn Butcher is quite the card. Don't know how it's only an uncommon. I think that's the one I have to kill because it just continually makes more creatures here. Let's see if he's got a way to save it. There is a Lightfoot technique in the pool. There is 2 Osseous Exhales in the pool. Okay, down that goes. That's at least pretty good here. And then I don't think I can double block this stupid Saddle Brute. I mean, if they want to use a combat trick to kill either of these, I think that's okay, but double blocking this and then getting blown out does not seem like a good plan. Oh, I guess something I didn't look out for is specifically... Okay, I don't see it. That 3 mana +2/+1 trick to 2 creatures, that would have been pretty bad. I don't see that, though. Okay, take 4, go to 11. And Sentinel, that seems fine. Okay, needs a red, it looks like. Okay, we have 5 mana. So this would push through 9 points of damage, which would make the Regent lethal next turn. Is there some sort of haste that I'm not looking at here? There's a war effort, obviously, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm still playing another creature. The war effort wouldn't kill me. There's a fire rim form, which is +2/+0 at instant speed. So we'll see, but I think it gives it menace too, right? Yeah. Okay, let's give this menace. Go to 6, and then I think I'll play the Lancer here in the turn, and I really hope there's not a way that I die. I think the Regent needs to get killed for him to survive here. Okay, that does gain some life. Wait, does that mean I just win the way you just attacked? Go to 10. These are unblockable. I can give these menace. That makes a 1/1. I think that means I win. Unless there's something for 1 white mana. Which there isn't. It's Herald of Anafenza, the only card you could play. So, yeah, I think that means I win. Okay, so if I give this a counter and give it menace, then that should do it, I think. Alright, I think I'm overthinking this. So this is 8 unblockable. This has menace, so you have to double block, and then that is the extra 4. Or you block here, you can't block that. That goes to... Yeah, that should do it. So I'm going to play this just so that I can hold up the Unrooted Ancestor here. None of these have lifelink or anything? No? Okay. Oof, man, that was a close one. I don't like playing against those aggro decks. I think mid-range usually beats aggro, and I think we are mid-range, but gosh, it was really close there. That first game was a little too close for comfort, but we did manage to come back, and our cards got us the victory today. That win vaults us up the leaderboard onto the first page of the leaderboard from 26th with a record of 6-1 all the way up to 8th with a record of 7-1. Now our opponent match win percentage tiebreaker is horrendous, so we're going to have to make sure that we continue to win going forward here, but it's hard to argue with being in 8th place of 184 members, even this early in the league. If you told me I could have started 7-1, I would have taken it in a heartbeat. Didn't care who my opponents were. Among the Abzan clan, we are trailing just Pluto. If we go 2-0, we'll pass up Pluto and get in first, but if we go 1-1 or 0-2, we'll stay underneath Pluto to end this week of play. 2 more games left this week, 2 more matches left here, and we're going to see if we can keep our hot streak going. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you tomorrow for your Arena Gauntlet League match.